Flesh and Blood's product design is really beautiful, man. I love all the sets when they come out with the box art and they have the product sheet and you're going through it and just the colors and the feel and everything has just a feeling behind it, right? It doesn't feel hollow. It feels like you're entering into a world, whether that be, Aria or, Volcor or Mysteria. There's a whole world to discover. And just the box art and just the flavor behind it is just so good. Robbie, MJ over there at Legend Story Studios have just been making cardboard gold over the last 5 years. And as a collector, I like collecting the product design, if you will. And the best way I found that to do that is with box cases. More specifically, bearish cases. And I wanted to talk about, primarily bearish cases in this video, along with, different boxes that you can collect and what have you. And before I get too far into this video, I just want to note that I am affiliated with Bearish Cases in no way, shape, or form. I am not making any affiliate revenue off this. I'll definitely put a link down below. So if you're interested in being a collector of product design like me, you can do that if you wish. But in no means am I trying to influence you one way or another. I'm just a normal guy in a normal room. I love Flesh and Blood, and I think these boxes look really beautiful, and especially in these cases. You can get other cases out there, right? And I'll put it side by side, but it doesn't compare. And don't get me wrong, if there's another brand out there, I'll make a video about them. I'm an equal opportunity cases person. But so far, man, like, these are beautiful. And I want to get, a little bit close to the screen. Let me show you an example first of just a random box, and then I'll show you more of what you get when you buy Bearish cases. But okay, so this right here is, I believe, the French Deluxe. This is the black label, which I thought was really cool. The History Pack 1. And just the feel of it, like, look, like there's an explorer here, and they're shining a light up here, and they're looking at all of the different heroes in the background, like Dorinthia and Reinar and Katsu and everything like that, who are holding up, and it looks like they're band together, right? So it's like there's a tapestry on the wall, and this person is figuring out what it means, right? Because they're a new person in the new era, and they're looking at, hey, like, this is like an old cave, right? And from that, it really depicts what this whole product was designed to do, which is the history pack. It's bringing in the new players to, like, the old scene. So just the feel of it and the concept and the deepness of it is just very beautiful, right? It's not just a cave with a painting on it. So, but yeah, anyway, just going into more of Bearish. I really like how in the back right here, they made the new products where it just is seamless right here, right? It's like one big square. You do have a piece of tape right here that I'll show later. But yeah, basically you just have one piece of tape here, and this slides on and off like that. But yeah, I mean, this is really what it is. I mean, the best thing about this, right? Let me just save the best for first, is that when you have a nice bookcase that I don't have, picture a bookcase over there, and picture about like 14 of these lined up in a nice row, and you have the nice plastic sheen just really illuminating the nice box. Am I selling it for you there? But that's what I love, man. I love stacking these up. So just showing you kind of like a side-by-side comparison too. So this is a Monarch box. This is one that has like a jigsaw pattern. It really detracts from the beauty of the box. This one, there's no jigsaw. It's just one constant box. It's just that sliding thing on the bottom. But let me show you what they look like stacked up. I really like when they look stacked up. So this is, let's see. How can I show this? Look at that. And I have a Crucible War somewhere here too. But look, that is just beautiful. Just stacked up. Just looks really nice. So before I talk more about me, nerding out with the product design, let me show you what you get in one of these Bearish boxes. So you order them online through the website. The downside, these are like $25 each, and a lot of the boxes that I'm showing you are like $60, $70 boxes. So you might say, Bronson, you're an idiot. You're spending $25 for 3 of these. You could just buy a box, and that is correct. But I'm telling you, man, I love the product design. So I love showcasing it in a nice plastic case. And I only have to buy 1 of these per set, which is nice. So on the side here, it shows, the TCG. Of course, there'd probably be Flesh and Blood for this. First or Unlimited. The plastic is different per set. That's something to note when you're buying it on the website. Then you have the set, release date, and whatever you want to write there. Yeah, not much else here. This is a really cool Bearish logo. Let me open it up too. So this is what it looks like. This thing is kind of annoying, I'll admit. But I do like this cardboard box, because you can put these plastic boxes in this once you're done, which is good for like long-term storage. I like that. It's pretty nice. So once you open up this, you get a couple things. So this right here, I believe, is the tape to put on the sliding. You get this little acrylic case instruction guide. Hello. So it tells you how not to accidentally tear open your box, and how Bearish is not liable, which makes sense. You're a person putting a shrink wrap cardboard box into a plastic box, so whatever you screw up is kind of on you, man. That's kind of that there. Just showing you, and this might be boring to a lot of people, I understand, but just if you're interested, you get these little things right here. These are rubber to put on the bottom of these display boxes in case you're putting them on a shelf and you don't want them to move around too much. This box does come with a wrapper on top. I'm taking it out of the box. All right, I'm gonna put that back in there. This comes right off, and it's just for shipping material right here to make sure it ships all good. All right, you can see nice clear box. And then here is where on the back side it comes out. I really like this mechanism. I like how it's, in the past they had a little bit of a groove, right? So let me show you what that looks like. This is the Crucible War Box. So this is the previous one I purchased a couple years back. And you can see that there is like grooves on these 3 sides, 1, 2, 3, and that's for this like sliding thing to go in and out. And essentially they didn't have right here, they had the groove out there, whereas in these new boxes they created technology where you didn't have that aspect as well. It doesn't go over. It interlocks, which is nice. The design of it. My camera is not getting a good angle from it, but you can kind of, oh, there you go. You can see what they're doing right here. So really good design. If I wanted to be a real prick about it, I'd say it would be nice to not even have a sticky tape right here. It'd be cool if they figured out how to interlock this with some like mechanism or something to where it like snaps or locks into place. And then you could like press something and then it unlocks and not have to deal with the tape. But honestly, after putting the tape on, it's really not that bad. Looks like that like buffs right out. But yeah, again, like I said, after putting the tape on, it wasn't that bad. Overall, again, these are the best acrylic cases on the market that I've seen, and that I can't fathom a product any better than this, to be honest with you. And again, I'm not affiliated. It's just it just looks really beautiful when I put them in the box. So I think that's about it. The Bearish logo is on the very back, so you don't really see it as much. I wish, honestly, that the logo, I understand you have to mark it, maybe that a little bit smaller, in my opinion, if I'm really nitty gritty. But overall, it's a really damn good box. It's really good plastic when you get Bearish. So that's about it. So if you think about it, you know, once you put the booster box in here, you just put it in here for long-term storage, and you can put, you know, what it is right here, so you don't have to open it and close it every time. So you know, just really good product design overall. So with the Bearish cases, I'm able to showcase these beautiful boxes. Now, if you want my opinion on some like really awesome product design, the History Pack 1 and History Pack 2 Deluxe are really cool. Like, very similar concept with History Pack 2 here. You got the person looking at like all of the different you know, heroes and everything, but it's covered in vines, and I think that has to do with, you know, the sets going into Tales of Aria and whatnot. So going in the region of Aria. Just honestly, man, it's just beautiful. I love this product design. Yeah, there's not much more else to say to that. And again, this is the French version. I like the Deluxe. This is pretty cool, black label. And there's not many of these boxes. Now, the cards inside don't really sell for much, except for the Marvel heroes. Those are really good hits. But other than that, it's the, you know, what's in the box isn't very desired. But man, there's not that many of these out there. I think there's like 16,000 of this box and the other box that I just showed. So it's highly collectible in my opinion, and it's at a, you know, good price point. And what's nice about this is I don't think anytime soon you'd be really you know, itching to crack these, because you know, the EV is probably not going to be there. Another thing I think that is really interesting to collect that I showed earlier were the supplemental sets. So Legend Story Studios has opted to get rid of the supplemental product and move entirely to core products. So these 4 supplemental boxes, if I don't drop them, these are like the only ones that will be produced. So it's pretty cool. And honestly, these boxes are, you know, going for pretty decent, you know, not too much cost basis for like just presenting something nice. So that's kind of what these look like. Just, you know, really beautiful. And again, like the these are different box size, so the supplemental products have, you know, way smaller than the core product. You can see kind of the differentiation there, and it's nice. These come with their own box that's, you know, shapes in this shape. Same deal as what I showed you before, but just, you know, beautiful layout with these product designs, man. Like, I can't say enough how much, you know, Robbie, MJ, like, made like really great product design for these sets. Just added a way different feel per set. Like, this is, you know, circus theme, obviously. And then we got here Dusk Till Dawn. Beautiful box, like I like a cathedral mural, right, in Solana. Just beautiful stuff here. And then I think on the bottom left you have the Tales of Aria heroes in the big mural. That was really cool to see. But yeah, that's really kind of it of all of the boxes that I want to show. One thing I should have noted in the beginning is, if you're a type of person who has that itch, and if you have that itch, you know what I mean? Not that itch, the other itch, you know, the box cracking itch. And you're like, God, gotta crack a box. This may not be the type of collection for you. and it's taken me a bit of time to mature, because, you know, you asked me 4 years ago if I should do this. I was like, no way. I'm gonna crack anything I see in the side of my room, like in the next day or two. Like, what could be inside the box? It could be anything. It could even be the Fable, right? But now I tend to, like, okay, I have really bad luck with this stuff. It looks beautiful on my shelf. I want to keep it looking beautiful on the shelf, and I paid $25 for a plastic case, so something's gonna encompass it. So that's more my mindset there. I just wanted to put that really just disclaimer at the end, is if you're thinking about, you know, collecting this type of stuff, you got to have a little bit of what's that word? Just responsibility, but more of just like you know, holding back from cracking. You know, when you see a box at the side of your room. So yeah, that's really much it about the cases. Again, just in summary, Again, I'm not sponsored by Bearish. Put a link down below if you're interested in buying the products. They're the best in the market that I've seen, and honestly, personally, I love Flesh and Blood. I love just collecting things of beauty, and it's really nice to showcase the boxes. I have a shelf in the corner there that's very messy, but one day I will sort them out, and I'm trying to collect one of each booster box. It's one heck of a feat. These are just, you know, ones that I just wanted to showcase for this video. But yeah, it'd be nice to have like one of each booster box on the side and seeing like the you know the change over time and the different sets and what have you, because you know it's really cool. It's just really great design, honestly. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Cheers, man.